Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Red Dead Redemption 2. Thank you all for joining me. If you didn't see last episode, do pop along and see that. That will get you up to date on the story. We had a particularly interesting last episode, quite a long one. We robbed Valentine Bank, which went fairly smoothly, and scored us the most amount of money we've probably ever scored in a Red Dead Redemption 2 mission so far. And then we also rustled some horses from the Braithwaite compound with John and Javier, and that didn't go so well. So we actually only have, leading on from that, one mission on our map right now, which leads me to believe it's probably quite an important one. Probably one that sets up a new chapter, possibly. If we check through now and have a look at how far through the story we are. Where is it? Progress, sorry. It's not story, progress. 33% at the moment, and we're through chapter 3, so it feels like we should be probably nearing a new chapter by now. So here's the man himself. We're going to go and have a word with him and see what he has to say.
Same way we end up anywhere. By annoying the wrong...
What now? You sweating yet, Dutch?
Of course I'm sweating. We're in some disease-ridden, swampy, Dixie-whistling shithole.
I meant
It's
about
not my
what
problem.
Trelawny said about
It's not
these
my
bounty
fault
hunters.
either.
Sweating is such, but maybe a little gentle perspiration. Until we know more, ain't too much harm in wasting good liquor on sweating.
So?
So, I think you should pay Mr. Trelawny a visit and find out exactly what he knows and who he spoke to. Take Charles with you. Oh, the sight of the pair of you would make a statue sing out its secrets.
Okay.
Get blood from a stone, Arthur would. Right. Charles, I like Charles. Charles is good company. Charles, got a mission for you, buddy.
Charles,
It's non-negotiable.
I need you for some business in town. Come on.
Okay.
Let's do it. Lenny's looking after Herschel by the looks of things. Right, let's go do this. Where is Charles? Charles has disappeared. Is this part of the mission? I guess I'll just get going. Wow, I thought we were getting set up for a pretty substantial mission, but it just seems like we're going to go and have a word with Trelawny.
Talk with Trelawny about these bounty hunters who are coming for us. Hoping he can tell us who they are or where they're coming from.
To be fair, it
Okay.
could be quite a substantial mission
And you're
considering that's the
deputies
conversation we're going to have with him.
Something like that. Soon as we laid eyes on that fool of a sheriff who runs that town, I knew Dutch was gonna play him like a fiddle.
On the run from one bunch of lawmen, working for another. Interesting.
Hiding in plain sight, Dutch calls it.
It's a good idea. I like hiding in plain sight.
So,
Usually works.
spirits seem good. In the new camp, I mean.
We got some space between us and that mess now. I ain't seen no more Pinkertons for a while. There's these bounty hunters, of course, but Dutch don't seem too worried about it.
Can't believe they're still coming after us.
I've actually
didn't
missed
even get away
something
with the
here
money.
because I didn't know there were a
Yeah,
group
but
of
they
bounty
don't
hunters
know
coming for
that.
us.
Of course.
I thought it was still just the Pinkertons that we were running from.
I've only met him a couple times, but he's a strange one.
He is a strange old character.
Fear not. He's just a cockroach in fancy breeches. But he gets into nooks and crannies the rest of us can't. We just need to find him before he scurries off again.
The
I
enemy
think it's just up
of my
here.
enemy is my friend, as the saying goes. What is that? Didn't sound like any bird or
Reckon
chicken
it's
I know.
that one with the fire outside.
Let's take a look.
Trelawny! I didn't actually go for my gun there, so I don't know why Arthur did.
Someone got here first.
They did indeed. There's a note.
So it seems.
By the looks of things, it wasn't a social call.
Common stock.
Check the house.
Tacitus Kilgorm Mining Company.
What do you think?
The LaQuint Ticket Mining Company. Clue.
This food's
Inspect.
barely
Clue.
touched. Looks like he left in a hurry.
Okay. More cheese and crackers for me. Search the drawer, you never know, there might be something worth taking. There was, somewhere around here, there was a little triangle popped up for another clue, actually. Is there anything else?
Found anything?
Not at the moment. What about down in here? I'll go and check back up in the other section in a second.
Big struggle. Pretty recently, I'd say. I guess
Okay.
maybe 12 hours ago.
But no body?
Not yet.
No blood.
Look. Tracks. Come on.
Okay. Oh, hang on. There was another clue here. Here we go. Clue. 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 There.
What are you doing?
This is one of the things that I really struggle with on this game. Is trying to get to the point where you have...
There's
there we
some
go.
blood here. That ain't good.
Okay, that doesn't really tell us much. Wasn't really worth me making the effort for it, wasn't it? Right.
They went down the path here. How's your tracking these days?
Not as good as yours.
All right, I guess.
Especially when I have a marker on my map that tells me to go somewhere
Lead the way
particular.
Not the kind
I'm guessing that's
of
the
place
track.
I'd
one.
expect to see Trelawny staying in.
then. No?
Normally scams himself into the best hotel in town.
I hope I'm doing the right thing here. Yeah, I think I am. Otherwise
know,
Charles would be saying something
When
with
me
me.
and Javier went down with Trelawny, did you get Sean after the bar fight? I swear, he talked the whole way and never actually said a damn thing.
I thought you knew. It's his
Still down
special
there?
talent. They could be 20 miles away by now.
We can track them that far if we need to.
True.
Depends on how much you want to find them.
Yeah. I still ain't
Yep.
about that.
Oh, here it goes. Off into the
We
left
must
hand
have
side.
crossed over the tracks.
That's
These
something
tracks
there,
lead
isn't
into
it?
the forest here.
Wait! Oh, steady on, Charles. There he
Let's
is.
go see what those fellas have to say.
Oh, it's not him.
What's
I
wrong?
thought it was
Arthur?
Trelawny. He usually dresses like that. Hey, boys. What
Excuse
can you
me.
tell me about this fella we're
Yeah.
here looking for?
Have you seen him? We're looking for our friend.
I don't think he's here.
Well, what do you know?
You seen a strange sort of feller? Sort of
For
formal?
Strange. Sure. Formal? Nah.
I don't like the sound of
Uses a
you.
cane. Looks a lot like this one.
Hmm.
All right, you two. Where
Okay.
the hell is he? You both better get out of here. Come
We'll leave. Oh, Christ. Arthur, I literally asked you to block. Block. There we go. Step in. No messing around it. Block. Get inside him. Are you going to sort that one, Charles?
You stay there.
I got some questions to ask you.
I don't know anything.
Oh,
Tell me
Little bit of a
where he
freeze there.
is. You go to hell.
you're going to get
You
beaten.
gotta tell me now, you son of a bitch.
Okay, for Christ's sake. I took him to a cabin over by the cornfields.
Which
like the Braithwaites.
cornfields?
Left. Down the path there by Braithwaite
Yeah.
Manor.
You can
Let
go.
me see you again. You hear me?
And if I do see you again, I
You
will
got
kill you.
lucky there, my friend.
Pick up my hat. I don't like losing my hat. Hate it. Even though I know it's stored on my horse.
Come on, let's go.
Right,
Oh, follow me.
let's get
There's a
moving.
way around so we don't have to go through the Braithwaite
I know
place.
exactly where
Yes.
they're
I've spent
thinking.
enough time there. After
Cornfield
you.
over on his left-hand side.
You okay?
I'm good.
What do you think they want with Trelawny?
Could be any one of 100 things. Just depends if any of them involve us.
You think he'll talk?
Of course he'll talk. He'd sell his own sister to save a train fare. He don't know how not to talk. He don't know where we're holed up, though. least I don't think he does.
Well, that's the most
I don't know
important
why
thing.
Dutch still deals with him. Always disappearing for weeks on end.
He's got his uses, and, well, loyalty matters to Dutch.
Of course. But is Trelawny loyal?
Yeah, kind of.
I guess we're
I
gonna
guess
find out.
Trelawny ain't exactly disloyal. Just got a big mouth. Don't worry. If he talked, I'll goddamn find out what he said.
Yeah, like Dutch said, the sight of me and Charles riding up trying to find him would make the strongest of men quake in his boots.
Nothing's ever straightforward where Trelawney's involved. Learn that much.
I mean, how much time have we wasted getting this fool out of trouble?
He somehow manages to be both lucky and unlucky at the same time.
That's one way of looking at it.
But he always finds some way to pay us back. Just when we think about cutting him loose, he brings us something big.
And that's exactly
Guess
why he
that's
does
his
it.
Special talent, keeping fish on the line.
Fish on the line. Well, here are the cornfields, at least on our right hand side. So we're about to find out where this cabin is that they're keeping him. And find out whether he's been talking or not. And from Arthur and Charles' conversations, you can tell that he probably has. So we've got to find out what he said. And see if he knows anything about these bounty hunters that are after us. Obviously, when we find that out, the story will progress on. And we'll be able to make a change. Over on our left here. There we go.
Easy.
Let's get you out of here.
We can't be too noisy about
The
this.
thing is, after that shack, this will be remembered like a good time.
Put the man down, gentlemen.
I've just, oh, they both just sodded off. I don't get paid enough for this.
Allegedly.
Well, don't worry, they won't be for much longer.
Look, go get them, Arthur. I can handle this.
Get them? What do you mean, get them?
Don't let him get away. Could have told him anything.
So, shouldn't we be on a horse? This is what I don't understand.
They're trying to hide in the fields.
They're around here somewhere. I saw one of them go right.
Over there, where the birds are.
Yeah. I can see. This is where wearing headphones comes in handy.
Come on, you cowards.
Because you can hear a lot. But then,
We need to find these bastards.
they got to be in here somewhere. I heard something in here.
Where the hell are they?
Okay, if they're not in this lot, then they've got to be in this lot. I see something up there.
Let's find them.
Whoa!
Where the hell are they?
I don't know where to search, honestly. If they're not around here, then I saw them sprint down here, so... You reckon they're in there, Charles? Okay.
Did you see those birds?
Stop hiding, cowards.
There's one.
Come on, then.
Oh! Okay, you want to play it like that? Fair enough. I'll take your shit. Quite happily, thank you.
Who you are, and we're coming for you.
Nah, you're not.
Hey, take up
Nah, nah, you're not.
over here.
You're really not.
Sons of bitches. Look at the birds. Go that way.
There is.
We got one more, Charles.
Thank you very much. Your secrets stay with me.
There, where the birds are.
What? There's more. There was only 2 with Trelawny. Okay. Bolt action again it is. Well, isn't this exciting? Where are you? I think that was a scarecrow. Where are you hiding? From me. You're only making it worse. Come out wherever you are. Charles reckons in here.
I see something on the ground over here.
Yeah. See,
He's dumped his gear. Look around. He can't have gone far.
he's dumped his gear. What do you mean his gear? Just wraps it all up in a little ball. What's he gonna be naked? Oh! Oh dear. Well, you're in big trouble, boy, because you've only got one of us.
He's mine! Let me take him. You get out of here.
You have my friend.
He's not your friend. I'll give you money.
Oh! I accessed my weapon menu at the wrong time.
Come on.
You should have taken the money.
I'm a fool.
Well, Charles is good with a throwing knife, everyone. Keep that in mind.
Thank you.
Of course. You okay?
Yeah,
I'm all good.
I'm fine.
Whoa! Okay, maybe I'm not so good.
Gunshots are coming from that barn. Come on.
Wow. This rifle hits hard when I need it to.
Get after him.
It's kind of like one shot sometimes, and then sometimes you just hit him for a little bit, like mostly, probably like 90. But other times, where are you? I'll go right then.
God damn you!
Is he up top?
Almost got me.
He's up top, isn't he? Where is he?
I got you now.
Sit the fuck down!
All right, let's go back for Trelawny.
Loot. He's got a nice gun as well.
Never goes easy, does it?
Rare
Sure
rolling block
don't.
rifle.
Come on.
Nice.
Let's go see how bad
What's this? It's my Lancaster.
they beat up the slippery feller.
I
Now I'm gonna take
with him.
this.
Guess we'll soon find out.
Seems like we can't catch a break now, Arthur.
Cool.
Our luck's
Rolling
held
block.
this long.
Traded it in
We
for a
got out of
Lancaster
worse
because I've got
scrapes
two of them
than this
already. Rolling block's probably one of the most powerful guns in the game if you don't
Us
already know.
government agents and bounty
Not the
hunters
best,
to us.
but it's like an old
I hope you're
black
right.
powder, stupidly high damage thing. So that works for me. What's the stats like? Yeah, it's got max damage on its express rounds. And definitely there's room for some upgrades as well.
Mr. Trelawny, where are you?
Over here, dear boy.
Still over there, are ya?
Well, he's still here at least.
Didn't think about helping us.
Put your feet up, why don't you?
You okay?
Never finer.
So, who was they?
They were bounty hunter
Who are them?
attached to Cole Stoudemire.
Okay.
They weren't looking for me, per se.
What you tell him?
Not much. I told them I was an intellectual. Come down here from Oregon, looking for a job at the university. Of course, they didn't believe me.
I wonder why.
Seems you stirred up quite a hornet's nest in Blackwater.
So I keep hearing.
It might be best if I stay with you, gentlemen, for a while. Can't go back to that caravan now.
All right, Charles. You take Trelawny back to camp. I'll catch up with you.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see what Arthur's got in plan now. There's got to be some other missions going on.
There always seems to be more and more civilization. I want to get back in the open country of the West, or what's left of it, but well, even that ain't the way I remember it.
I love those little interludes. They're such a good thing to add into the game. They immerse you so much and really draw you into the mind of Arthur. It's one of the things I like about them. You actually think to yourself, I'm playing... That's not my horse. Is it my horse? That is my horse. You think to yourself, I'm playing this CGI character, but actually Rockstar have designed a person. You know, they designed a personality to go along with this character. And he's got, you know, whoever did create him has got their own thoughts and their feelings, and they've, you know, kind of place their own emotions onto this character. So, you know, about him wanting to go back to the West and live a more quiet life, you know, get away from civilization and stuff like that. And it's funny to think that 800, what was it? I'm trying to think of the year. I can't remember. This is like 1790s or something like that. So to think how far on we are now, and there's still people out there that are thinking to themselves, I want to get away from civilization and, you know, live in a farmhouse, have a quiet life. And they've obviously, you know, placed these emotions onto Arthur's character. So it's very, very well thought out, this game. When you really start to tune in, take notice. But it appears we've got another mission around the camp somewhere, rather than out in the open world. So let's have a little look. It's me, Lenny. It's me. It's me. It's me. Right. And let's see what this mission is all about. So I've got two missions. What have we got? Let's see. Got one for Trelawny and one for Micah. Let's go and do the one with Trelawny, seeing as it kind of follows on from what we've done already. And then we might actually get to hear something about these bounty hunters. Trelawny, you're looking a lot better, my friend.
Arthur. Are you busy, Arthur?
Why?
Well, I know you think I'm just some effete buffoon.
What?
A man of words and not of action. Hardly a man at all.
Well, I think you're as slippery as an eel in an oil slick, but still a man.
Because I think I found something interesting.
Yeah?
Have you ever robbed a stagecoach?
No.
Never. Well, who would have even thought? Of course I robbed a goddamn stagecoach. You know I have.
And what's the problem with stagecoaches?
The armed man attempting to put a bullet in your head?
Not quite. The odds. I mean, is it worth the robbing?
Sometimes.
I know. But, well, if you'd like to come with me, I can introduce you to a new best friend, and he's going to give you all the decent, robbable stagecoaches a hot-blooded degenerate could require.
Well, I could require a whole lot.
I like him already. Right. Let's go and see what these stagecoaches are all about then.
So where do we
Come
find
on,
this friend of
Trelawny.
Roads. Because what can possibly go wrong there?
Indeed.
Well, lead the way and we'll find out.
Right. I will lead. You will follow.
You sure
I am
seem
man.
to have got a
I will
battle
lead.
around here?
You know me. I like to make friends in low places.
How the hell you end up down here anyway?
I could ask the same of you. I have a few commitments over this way. Some expenses to meet.
Expenses? What expenses? Gentlemen's canes and rabbits to pull out of hats?
Among other things, I had quite a nice little business going for a while. Shares in a gold mining company. Excellent returns for the investor of a certain financial standing.
Very nice.
Until, well, that unfortunate run-in with the law.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Smack.
Thanks for disappearing on us during that Sean business, by the way.
I'd done my part. Each to their strengths, dear boy. You know, you boys should really watch yourselves with those two families. This
Yeah,
is
we're
a
playing
small
both
town.
sides. It could get a little
People
bit
talk.
dangerous.
I tried to mention it to Hosea, but you know how he is. Anyway, while they're off chasing their pot of Confederate gold hidden at the end of some rainbow, let me present you with something real. Here
Okay.
we are. We can hitch up outside. I'll make the introductions, Arthur.
Nah, no need to hitch up. Oh no, it's actually asking me to hitch up. Okay. I'll just kind of dump my horse wherever I need it dumping. And that's it. That doesn't go anywhere. Right, what's all this about them robbable stagecoaches then?
Hang back a bit and let me do the talking.
Oh
don't
great,
want
so
to
they don't
scare
know
them
I'm
off.
coming. This guy, by the way, is here playing this thing like every day. and it just makes me feel like I'm in the outback. Right, I'm hanging back, okay? I'm hanging back. And
Alden.
Hello, Josiah. How have you been?
Josiah.
New friend.
Like I said, times are tough. My missus is a bad woman. Terrible woman.
Terrible
They
woman.
often are.
Your missus is a terrible woman.
Terrible. Wages got cut again. They reckon they just invented a new horseless carriage will be the end of us.
They've been saying that nonsense since they invented the wheel. The wickedness of bosses.
Everything is terrible for
Comrades
him.
here and I are greatly discouraged from the adequate fulfillment of our duty.
A discouraged man is no man at all, Alden. No man at all. My friend Arthur here has a present for you.
I do. Oh, I'm going to slip him a bit of money and he's going to give me some info.
Ain't you kind, sir?
Call him Arthur. He's one of us, a fellow man of distinction.
Okay, well, this
Well.
is perfect timing. I think you'll like this one, Josiah. It'll be coming south down the river road through Siltwater Strand.
Thank you, Alden. Thank you very much.
This
Oh,
guy
and
is
Josiah, if you
useful.
or Arthur are ever out Strawberry Way, ask for my colleague there. Feller called Hector. He's also one of the... What did you call us again?
Discouraged men.
That's it, discouraged men. I like that.
The discouraged
Goodbye,
men.
Alden, or should I say, adieu?
Oh, adieu, Josiah.
Right. Are we going to go and do this now?
What the hell was that?
Sorry.
I thought you might like to see that pantomime.
What is this? Coach coming south down the river road through Siltwater Strand. Valuables in strongbox. Passenger, very wealthy. Mrs. Chester Damson. Aspiring but appalling opera singer. Use your imagination. I'll kill her with kindness and my sweet, sweet Arthur's singing voice.
River Road through Siltwater Strand, he said.
Okay.
Let's get this marker off of my map before it starts really annoying me and continue.
I think I know a good spot to wait. Follow me.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. This way.
Let's do it. Still there, that guy. Still there. Every day. He loves it. He's probably the only guy in Red Dead that plays that instrument thing.
What did I tell you?
I honestly don't know what
Simple
instrument
as
it
can
is.
be. Seems a lot of the station workers are in on it these days. Earning a pittance. The unions are whipping them up, so they want something on the side. Like he said, there, Strawberry. Could create a lot of opportunities for a man in your line of work.
I ain't sure about going back to Strawberry after all that market business.
It's too late, Arthur.
Sound
We already
like you
did.
left
We went back
anyone
there a couple of
alive
days
to
ago, remember?
recognize you, so I wouldn't worry too much, dear boy. All this trouble. You gentlemen are becoming quite the celebrities, aren't you? Soon you'll be on the front of a dime novel. And dead, of course.
We're hoping to be
Right.
long gone before that. Dutch has a plan.
If anything goes wrong, let's meet back here at this crossroad, okay?
All right.
Okay. Let's do it. I'll tell you what we will do. We'll have some munchies. Is what we'll do. Have some beans. Or whatever that is. Beans. Baked beans. And then we'll also give the horse some food as well. Some oat cakes.
Brave girl.
Hello, good sir.
Yeah.
Here we are. This is the spot.
Okay. What can we score out of this stagecoach?
Okay. This should do.
Sure. Here.
I'm hoping we won't need those.
Better safe than sorry.
Looking a bit
What do you
dirty,
think?
Arthur.
Well, according to this, the loot is located in a strongbox, which is in the back. I'll put on a little performance, and you can scurry around, open the strongbox, and relieve them of their goodies.
And how do I open the strongbox without threatening someone to open it for me?
This should work.
Why is it that this guy's voice reminds me of Bane?
Hoping complete silence won't be necessary, but you're going to wish you had your earplugs.
It really does.
Damson.
I know it's an
very
English
good
voice,
old
which obviously Tom Hardy used.
Of course, if anything goes wrong, you can wave your guns around like you normally do. Hold
I am
tight.
Gotham's
They'll be
Reckoning.
here soon.
Just sounds a bit like it.
There it is. Right on time. Let's go.
Good.
Keep your distance so they don't see you. And please leave that gun in its holster for once.
Okay. Dad. Right, I'm not sure this is going to work, because I'm going to need a bit more time to open this valuables box that Trelawny can give me, I think.
I'll ride ahead and get the coach to stop. You hang back. Don't let them spot you, or you'll scupper the whole thing.
Okay. I can kind of do a cinematic thing with Trelawny. What is he doing? Christ. I'm preparing. I am going to put on a show for you. Oh, he's going to tap into a opera thing. Okay.
Mrs. Chester Damson.
I flatter.
Stop the coach, my good man! Stop the coach!
They want to have a chat with him. Unbelievable. Here I come.
Stop singing.
The New York audience, they were rather cruel.
Because you were shit.
New Yorkers are prigs and fools.
That's why.
Westerners don't know anything about culture.
I couldn't agree more.
Am I coming in now?
Could you? It's such a small show, but would you sing something for me? I'm looking for a mezzo-soprano.
Well, I don't know.
This has to be one of the stranger missions that I've done in Red Dead so far. Right, I think before Arthur loses his hearing, I best get this over and done with. Break. Speaking in Italian now.
Madam, we should move. The roads are not safe.
Off we go now. Off we go. I haven't taken anything.
Madam, I've heard enough. Might I have your card? The event is on the 23rd of this month. I can't say enough about Mrs. Damson. Magnifico. So sorry, gentlemen, for the interruption.
I do hope you're enjoying this, everyone. Right. How much did we get? Do we get much, or some stupid little score and it's not worth...
Nicely done, Arthur. A little finesse for once.
Boring. I've got a little danger mark on my map, to be fair. Don't know if they're going to come back.
Well done, sir. Well done.
It was easy.
What can I
You
say?
did all the work.
Teamwork, my dear boy. Teamwork.
Here you go.
Thank you. Oh, jolly good. Go see Alden from time to time. See you soon, Arthur.
So that's kind of probably like a story mode thing we can do now as like a side quest, a bit like whatever you do bounty hunting or something like that. And you've obviously, there's a set amount of stagecoaches you can go and rob somehow if you keep going there. So guys, I'm going to make my way back to camp now and drop all of this cash off and start investing in some more upgrades for the camp. Thank you very much for tuning in. Like I say, if you did enjoy the episode, please do leave a like. Leave me a comment if there's anything in particular you want to see. There's a lot of trivia in the game, and I don't know if there's footage that's out there or not out there that you might want to see of it. So do let me know if there's something in particular or a mission you want me to cover in more depth. Subscribe if you want to see more Red Dead episodes, and I'll see you in the next one.